Good evening, Zimbabwe. This is Change Radio News. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2025. The news read by Josephine Mushabayiwa. Here are the news headlines. Citizens react to indefinite stay away. Call for Mnangagwa to retire. Political violence against activists. And now for the news in detail. Citizens are reacting differently to the indefinite stay away called by Comrade Blessed Runesu Geza to remove Mr. Mnangagwa from office. Many people ignored the demonstrations while others encouraged them to remove the entire ZANU-PF government. Change Radio spoke to Honorable Herbert Mangwanya to learn more. Let's listen to him.
As much as Zimbabweans are very much behind Dr. Bombshell, Comrade Geza, the greatest mistake that happened was the instant announcement that we are starting tomorrow. People wanted sort of a window period to prepare stock food, There are movements that are that were supposed to be affected by this shutdown Zimbabwe. So, to say instantly that we are shutting down Zimbabwe, to some extent it might sound or look in the eyes of those who were against it as if it's a failure. No. He needs to go back to the drawing board and give people a space to say maybe on the 1st of May, this is what we are going to do, up until the 15th of May, because it doesn't have to be indefinite from the word go. It can go in phases, right? The first 15 days, we see the results. We can increase to 30. In fact, after the first 15 days, he can give Zimbabweans another breathing space. Then we go for 21 days, another breathing space like that, Definitely people are behind him. I know that without doubt. The streets were awaiting an announcement, but however, they were shocked by the instant announcement. That's where we need to go back to the drawing board and, correct that. Thank you.
Activist Mazwangendaba also shared her thoughts. Let's listen to her.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mazwangendaba and I come from Bulawayo, from a place called Bula East, Ematongini, if you like. I'm here with a message directed to you guys, the ordinary citizens, the police, the uniformed forces, the prison service, the soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take note that there are some unruly and uncouth characters that are trying to dissuade and stop us from participating on the upcoming Stayaway that has been set in motion by Comrade Bombshell Geza. Take note that these unruly characters are beneficiaries of ZANU-PF. These are the enablers. These are the people who are molesting, mutilating and bastardizing our constitution to suit the 2030 agenda that we are saying no to. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that this is going to take a toll on us, it's going to interfere with our source of income. But at some point, we have to pause, ponder and reflect. At some point, we have to sacrifice, just like our forefathers that sacrificed their homes, their education, to bring independence to Zimbabwe. We don't want to be called a generation of cowards by the later generations. To our soldiers, to our police, to our prison officers, we need to restore your dignity as you do a great job for us as a nation. What happened in Bokwe that other day is not right. No one deserves to march on muddy waters. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your right as civil servants to be able to afford to buy houses, to mortgage houses, to pay your cars in installments, to take your children to decent schools, to afford 3 meals a day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our constitutional right to demonstrate and stay away. This is a way of showing our disdain for this government that has been at it since 1980, 45 years on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am begging you, I'm urging you, I'm appealing with you that we take the heat to the clarion's call. Let's stay at home. What is 2 days? What is 3 months? What is a year? When we've been suffering for the past 45 years. As Zimbabweans, we deserve better. And this government doesn't get it. And you are saying no to the 30 term and or the 2030 agenda. It is up to us citizens. I am in solidarity with you because I know that this is painful. We are going to starve. We are going to face so many obstacles. But let's see how it goes. Let's give this a chance. We may never know. As Zimbabweans, we deserve better. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm humbling myself unto you. Let's heed to the call and listen and stay away so that we show this government that we are not playing. It's also our constitutional right, and this is not treason whatsoever. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Let's see how it goes.
Apostle Talent Chiwenga says that Mnangagwa should retire and go to his rural home. Let's listen to his message.
Mr. Mnangagwa must be in a farm beer hall, enjoying his home brewed beer. That is the best place for him. Talking about zvimvana zvavo nemagirlfriends avo ndokwavo chaiko zvokuti dai vari mumwe vakanzwa vhidhiyo inei orizaina zvavo voenda kuprazi vongopota vachienda zvavo kumvana dzavo ndo izvo zvavanonyatsogona manje. And I want to ask the people of Zimbabwe, when you hear an executive president telling you that he wants to give you food so that you can do prostitution, how do you feel? Of all the things that people can do after eating, the only thing that came into his head was prostitution. Unoda kudya kuti uende kumvana dzako? Sabhuku vanotaura zvine mutsigo kudarika president wedu.
Godfrey Karembera, popularly known as Mazibabawe Shanduko, had his homestead petrol bombed by suspected SANU-PF thugs last night. His son was severely injured in the attack. Citizens are condemning this act of political violence. Change Radio spoke to Godfrey Karembera. Let's listen to him.
Makadiva na Zimbabwe. Kumatima nenyika zvaitika zvinhu zvaitika ndisipo but kutaura kuri kuita mwana ari kuti anzwa noise yemapetrol bomb mubedroom nemudining iye anorara muspeya yakanangana nevheranda saka paabuda achida kunzwa noise kuti yafane kupi chichaitika atoona kitchen futi yatokandwa futi mapetrol bomb yaakutobvira futi yaakutopfuka moto. Time yaazona kuti inenge hondi yatotanga vanze patotokandwa futi pakaunganidzwa bhinzi ranga ichida kuporwa resugar beans. Paadzokera mumba muspeya maanorara kuti atore vanin'ina vake vanga varimo kusamagoreskiwa vana kuti vatize. Topamuri kuzoona mavanga akuvarayo. Kuzanga akutonotora vakomana vanga vakasara vakarara mupi mumba. Saka vazokwanisa kutiza havo vachienda kwavazonobatsirwa kuti vawane pekurara. So kunowanza kubatsira munokona kubata amaitome panhamba dzaamaitome munovaziva chief bureau vedu vakuru vedu kubureau vekwedu atofamba navo pazinawo estruggle yedu inotungirwa mumirwa napresident advocate Nelson Chamisa. Munovabata maitome ndivo vamunogona kucommunicata navo. Vamunogona kucommunicata vane zvichemo vese kana vanoda kubatsira munogona kubata maitome.
The Medicines Control Authority of Zimbabwe, MCAZ, has revoked licenses from several pharmacies for breaking the rules. Some pharmacies will be banned for up to 2 years. This includes well-known places like Ultimate Pharmacy and Milton Park Pharmacy. MCAZ's head, Mr. Richard Rukwata, stated that the pharmacies were shut down for reasons such as selling unregistered medicines and not following proper procedures. Additionally, there is a recall for captopril 25 mg tablets because they may not be safe for use. People who have these tablets should return them to the pharmacy or to MCAZ. Paringatwa's Annex Hospital, the largest mental health institution in Zimbabwe, has been closed for almost a year now. The hospital was originally shut down for 1 month to repair its bathrooms, but it still remains closed. Many people are asking the Ministry of Health and Child Care when this important hospital will reopen to provide mental health and services to those in need. Bed bugs are spreading in Harare due to visitors from Bare Flats, causing problems for residents in nearby suburbs. Our reporter has more.
Many people are complaining about the bugs, saying they started noticing them after relatives stayed over. One worried parent said their children cannot sleep at night because of itching. Harare's Mayor Jacob Mafume mentioned that the council is fumigating Bare Flats to control the problem, but the bugs have moved to other areas like Mapuku and Kuazana. He believes the issue is partly from second-hand clothes which might be carrying the bugs. The city plans to conduct multi-rounds of fumigation to prevent further spread, but some homes could not be treated because residents were not present. Reporting for Change Radio in Harare, this is Machaha Mkamlandaba.
Judge Justice Benjamin Chikowore has granted the University of Zimbabwe Teachers Union, AUT, permission to go on strike, stating that they can protest peacefully with singing, dancing and speeches. The union must coordinate with the police to ensure safety and will limit their demonstrations to specific entrances of the university. This decision came after AUT requested the court to prevent the police from inhibiting their protests. AUT's lawyer Munyaradzi Gwisai believes this ruling will strengthen the rights of all workers in Zimbabwe. Last week there was a strike that ended with the police arresting some union leaders, but they were later released after paying fines, and their lawyers are planning to challenge those fines. 2 men, Abednego Ncube, 34, and Gcini Sibanda, 18, were sentenced to 2 years in prison for stealing 4 donkeys from a 76-year-old villager named Paul Ncube in Plumtree. They initially received a 3-year sentence, but 1 year was suspended for good behavior. The men admitted that they stole the donkeys to run an illegal transport business. This case highlights the issue of theft and its impact on local communities. Change Radio Weather Report. Light showers are possible across parts of Manicaland tomorrow, while clear skies are expected for the rest of the country. In international news, Pope Francis' funeral will be held on Saturday following his death on Easter Monday.